haven't picked up my camera since I've been back from the UK. I am now in Canada and I moved into a new place. I'm still getting a lot of the furniture. So there's been a lot to do between school and having a social life and also living alone. But this is just going to be the last of my Oxford diaries, if we can even call them that anymore. Basically, when I was in England for the month of August, I traveled to a few places in the country, and this is just going to be a compilation of each of those places interspersed with mini book hauls from each of the places, because I got books mostly accordingly to places I was visiting. I first went to Bath, then the week after I believe I went to Cambridge, and then the day before I was leaving I went to Brighton. So I hope you enjoy these little clips. Yeah. Absolutely beautiful. It kind of blew me away. It is one of the UNESCO sites, I believe. It was a long time ago under Roman rules, and so there is a very Italian feel to the city. It's just absolutely beautiful. I was so overwhelmed with the beauty of the city that I felt very emotional while I was there, and I did not expect to love it so much, but it was just gorgeous. So I got 2 books from Bath. The first one was a Jane Austen because I have heard that she used to be there. I believe we went to her little house even though it was closed, and we just wandered around the bookshop. But I believe she wrote some of the books that she wrote in Bath. The book that I got was Emma because I heard that it's a great book to get into Jane Austen, and I have Pride and Prejudice. I just never picked it up, and I don't think I want to start with Pride and Prejudice. But Emma sounds amazing. It's apparently about a girl who is very romantic. She loves to matchmake her friends. There's a lot of fun drama that goes along. So I'm very excited to get into this book. I do think that I'm going to save it for spring. The second book that I got is this short little book. It's called The Closed Door and Other Stories by Dorothy Whipples. It's published by this company called Persephone Books, and they actually have a shop in Bath. But the reason that I wanted to get some of these books and wanted to go to that shop was that it is basically a publishing company that comes out with a lot of older books that were written by women that have been discontinued, mostly because they were women and the publishing industry didn't used to be so generous with them. Women weren't really allowed to write or study, or were not even considered great writers until fairly recently, and this company is making an effort to bring back the works of women who just didn't see their writings be accessible to the public. So this one I picked up because it sounded really fun. It's a collection of short stories, which I think is going to be perfect to read, and I honestly picked up a few of them, and they all have this gray little cover, and then the inside is just something colorful. And I picked this one up because the blurb / excerpt was very nice and I loved the writing. So I'm very excited to get into this. I think I'm going to love it. Cambridge was a lot more lively to me than Oxford was, and I felt the power and impact of the university less in Cambridge than in Oxford, because Oxford is really made up of the university, and the colleges in Oxford are surrounded and scattered around the center, whereas I feel like Cambridge, they kind of surround the center of the city, and so Cambridge felt a lot more lively, and it was again beautiful. I just kind of wanted to see how I would feel there, and I visited one of the colleges and it was beautiful. It just felt very different to Oxford, and I did not expect it to feel so different because I just thought they would be kind of similar, but they weren't. The book that I got from Cambridge is Jacob's Room by Virginia Woolf. The reason that I got it is that I believe that a part of this book is set in Cambridge. It follows a boy called Jacob and it's his life story. I literally just finished a Virginia Woolf book and really liked her writing. Even though the book that I read was non-fiction, it was a room of one's own, but this is fiction, so I'm quite curious to see what she makes of this. I do want to read Mrs. Dalloway first, and then I shall read this one. But that's what I got in Cambridge. Brighton was a very calm but busy beach town, and it was the only time that I went to the beach over the summer, so it kind of has a special place in my heart for that. I just absolutely love the water, and it was nice and sunny. It wasn't too hot. We unfortunately could not stay very long because it's quite a trip from Oxford. It's like 3 hours there and back, so we did lose half the day to the train. But nonetheless, it was really, really enjoyable, and I'm so happy that I went there because I really wanted to visit. I'm sure there's a lot more that I could have done if I'd stayed longer, but that was just not going to happen with the amount of time that we had. I was kind of planning on getting My Policeman in Brighton. I do believe they filmed it there. I'm not sure if it was originally set there, but that was the only book that I could think of that matched Brighton, but they didn't have it. So instead, I just got a book that I was eyeing, and it's Rouge by Mona Awad. Have I read anything by this author? No. Do I own Bunny? Yes. And I will read Bunny, but Rouge was the newer one, so I just got that. I'm not even really sure what it's about, but I just know Mona Awad is regarded as a great writer, and people have raved about Bunny and her writing, and so I am curious to read this one. And then to finish off, here are a few clips of Oxford. These clips were just not going to make it anywhere, so I'm putting them here.
So pretty, it's all I think about when you're with me. Never taking me down to where the world bubbles and folds. Angel lit me, sparkles tangle me. Love is now. When you want me, I'm still damaged somehow. Feels like hell. Knowing love.
No, because like.
Thank you for watching. Thank you also for all the love and attention that I got under my 2 Oxford videos. I'm very grateful for that. I did not expect it. But yeah, bye.